Vaultek Pro Series safe is equipped with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery and installs in seconds. First, remove the battery from your accessories box and using your manual keys, open the safe. Remove the interior padding and locate the battery compartment inside your safe just behind the 4 key. Remove the battery cover by pressing down on the tab near the top of the cover. Insert your battery into the compartment, making sure the pull strap is on the outside of the battery. Once installed, you will hear a short welcome tone, and the interior light and keypad lights will turn on. You can replace your battery cover and replace the interior padding. You are now ready to begin programming. You will need to fully charge your new safe. Use the charging kit provided and plug your safe into the wall and let the safe charge for approximately 2.5 hours. When you see that all 4 LEDs above the micro USB charging port are solid, charging is complete. Your Vaultek Pro Series safe features an 8-digit keypad designed for quick, responsive input and over 19 million possible combinations. The keypad will auto-illuminate with a built-in proximity sensor for navigating at night or low-light environments. Your master code can be as short as 4 digits or as long as 8. To get started programming your new code, open the safe and locate the program button. The program button is protected by a small cover that you will need to lift out of the way before pressing and holding the button. Press and hold the 1 key and then the program button together for about 3 seconds until all LEDs in the status bar turn solid red. Release the 1 key and program button and enter your new code. Then press and hold the 1 key followed by the program button together again for about 3 seconds until you see all LEDs in the status bar turn red. Release the buttons and enter your new code a second time. Last, press and hold the 1 key followed by the program button together a third time again for about 3 seconds until the status bar LEDs turn green and the safe beeps confirming the code has been reset. Be sure and keep your code confidential, as this is the same code required to pair your safe with a Vaultek Bluetooth smartphone app. Your Vaultek Pro VTI features an upgraded fingerprint sensor for enhanced sensitivity and speed. Unique crosshair LED lighting is designed to guide your finger for accurate placement. When scanning, be sure your finger is placed flat against the scanner and that your cuticle is placed in the center of the scanner. This will help your safe read as much information as possible for consistent results. To get started enrolling your first fingerprint, open the safe and locate the program button. Press and hold the 2 key and then the program button together for about 3 seconds until the first LED in the status bar blinks red. Once the first LED is blinking red, you can let go of the 2 key and the program button and place your finger on the scanner for the first of 5 scans. When the safe beeps and the first LED turns green, you can lift your finger. You should see the second LED light blinking red, prompting you to place your finger for the second scan. Continue the sequence of lifting and placing your finger for all 5 scans to complete the enrollment setup. The first 2 enrolled users are considered administrative. To enroll additional users, you will need to scan one of the administrative prints first. After you've enrolled your administrative prints, here's how you can enroll additional users. Same as demonstrated for the first user, you will press and hold the 2 key and then the program button together for about 3 seconds. Instead of the first status bar LED blinking red as before, the LED crosshairs will turn solid red. This is because you will need to scan one of the administrative prints first to authorize the setup of an additional user. Once the administrative print has been authorized, signaled by the status bar flashing green, you will see the first LED in the status bar now blinking red, indicating the new user can begin their set of 5 scans. Your safe can store up to 20 different users, with the first 2 serving as the administrative prints. If at any time during the 5 scan sequence the safe beeps and the status bar LEDs turn red, simply reposition the finger for a more accurate scan and continue with the sequence. The Pro Series also comes with a new enhanced security feature called Dual Entry. When this mode is enabled, you will need to scan an enrolled fingerprint as well as enter the master code to open the safe. You can enter the code and then scan your finger, or scan your finger first and then enter the code. It will work either way you choose, but both entry points are required. You have a couple methods to enable dual entry mode. Toggle the hotkey by pressing and holding the 8 key. The status bar LEDs will light up either red or green to indicate the status. If the status bar turns green, then dual entry mode is enabled. You can also quickly enable this mode from the app under Manage Preferences. Some fingers will scan better than others due to our individual anatomy. Explore to see which finger has the most success. Your thumb has a higher surface area and can also be used. You can also enroll the same finger more than once to increase your success rate. As you experiment with different fingers, it's helpful to delete all the fingerprints and start over. From the keypad, you can delete all stored fingerprints by pressing and holding the 3 key, then the program button together for about 3 seconds until you see all the status bar LEDs turn red. You can then enter your master code to complete the reset. Deleting the fingerprints from the keypad will delete all stored fingerprints on the safe. You can also use the app to delete all or manage individual fingerprints. Vaultek's keypads have several hotkey shortcuts to input various commands. With Pro Series, you can adjust nearly every setting right from the keypad. To check for tampering, press and hold keys 2 and 4 together. If the status bar LEDs turn green, no tampering has occurred. This tamper detection system will track incorrect code entries as well as invalid fingerprint scans. Stealth mode will disable the sound. Toggle stealth mode by pressing and holding keys 1 and 3 together. The status bar LEDs will turn either green or red, indicating the status. When the LEDs are green, the sound is on. Travel mode saves battery life and disables the safe's electronics. To toggle on or off, press and hold keys 1 and 8 together. The safe should beep, and status bar LEDs will turn either green or red. When red, the safe is disabled and in a low power state. You can check the battery levels by pressing and holding keys 6 and 8. The status bar LEDs will illuminate based on the percentage of battery left. If all 5 of the LEDs turn green, then the battery is fully charged. If you see that the first LED is red or blinking red, it is time to charge your safe. You can toggle the interior light so it does not turn on when the safe opens. Press and hold keys 5 and 7 together until the status bar LEDs turn either red or green. When the LEDs turn red, the light will be off when the safe is opened. When the light is toggled on, you can press the interior light button inside the safe to turn the light on as needed after it goes out. You can disable Bluetooth by pressing and holding the 4 key, then the program button together for about 3 seconds until the status bar LED turns either red or green. If the status bar LEDs turn red, Bluetooth is off. Your Vaultek Pro Series safe can be secured in a few different ways. Included with your safe is a high-strength steel security cable, as well as mounting hardware. For versatility, you can use the security cable to tether the safe down in your car, home, or place of your choosing. Simply wrap the locking end of the cable around a fixed object and loop it through the opposing end. Then insert the cable into the quick-release cable mount and close the safe. Another option to secure your safe is using the mounting hardware to hard mount the safe to a flat surface of your choosing. Your safe will have 4 pre-drilled mounting holes on the safe bottom. Align the safe where you like, making sure the safe has space to open without interference, and mark the mounting hole locations. You can pilot the holes and then install the mounting hardware to secure the safe in place. The Pro Series also has a separate accessory mounting plate available. This allows you to hard mount the plate so the safe can be easily removed as needed. You can install the mounting plate by marking its hole locations, piloting the holes, and fastening in place with the mounting hardware. Your safe can then drop onto the plate, lock in place, and be secured with the thumb screws. With Vaultek's Bluetooth app 2.0, available for Android and iOS devices, you can easily view critical safe data such as battery levels, tamper indication, and a history log for when the safe has been opened. You can adjust your safe preferences, such as toggling the sound on and off, and setting the interior LED light brightness. You can even have a remote entry point with a simple swipe of your finger. App 2.0 is enhanced with a new interface and now features multiple safe management. You can pair multiple safes to the app and easily toggle between your safes to monitor each one as needed. Pro Series safes have their own set of unique preferences within App 2.0. Under Manage Preferences, users have a new screen to adjust impact detection sensitivity, set smart key entry modes, and the ability to enable dual entry mode. The app is protected by a pattern lock. This additional security feature prevents unwanted access to your safe and is great for parents looking to block children who have access to their phone, or protection in the event your phone falls into the wrong hands. Vaultek Pro Series safes are equipped with a built-in accelerometer to detect impacts and sound an alarm on your safe, also referred to as DMT. You can adjust the sensitivity of the alarm or disable it altogether from the keypad hotkey or within the app. There are 3 settings to choose from: low, medium, and high. To toggle through the DMT sensitivity settings from the keypad hotkey, press and hold the 7 key, then the program button together for 3 seconds until you see the status bar LED indicate the status. If all status LEDs are red, DMT is off. If 3 status LEDs are green, DMT is on the low setting. 4 green LEDs indicate medium setting, and if all 5 LEDs are green, DMT is on the high setting. You can repeatedly press and hold the 7 key and program button together to cycle through each setting and set your preference. Vaultek is excited to introduce Smart Key Access for the Pro Series, offering the quickest access point available in multiple use scenarios. The Smart Key may not be for everyone, and we recommend using it only after thoroughly understanding the inherent risks. If you decide to pair the Smart Key, take caution and be responsible. Security can be compromised if the Smart Key is lost or stolen. Keep away from children and unauthorized users. If misplaced, immediately disable. To get started, remove the Smart Key from your accessories box and pull out the battery tab from the side of the key. This activates the pre-installed battery. With the safe open, press and hold the 5 key, then the program button together for 3 seconds until the status bar LEDs start blinking green. While the LEDs are still blinking, aim your Smart Key towards the safe and press both sides of the Smart Key on top of the icon until all status bar LEDs turn solid green. This confirms a pairing is successful. If the LEDs turn red, Smart Key failed to pair and you will need to start over. For your safety, Smart Key is equipped with a dual press requiring you to press both sides of the Smart Key on top of the icon in order to pair and open your safe. Next, you will need to set the entry mode for your Smart Key. You can do this from the keypad hotkey or within the app. On-demand mode will open your safe at any time within range, but draws significant power. If using this mode, we recommend keeping the safe plugged in. This recommended entry mode is progressive, which will open the safe only after the safe has been awakened first. To wake your safe, you can simply press any key or brush your hand across the front of the safe to illuminate the keys. Once the safe is awake, as indicated by the illuminated keys, you can open your safe using the Smart Key. In the event you lose your Smart Key, you should disable it immediately. The Smart Key does not have to be nearby. Simply start the pairing sequence to get the status bar LEDs blinking green. After 6 seconds of not receiving a new signal, your safe will unpair from the lost Smart Key. These tips will help familiarize yourself with Smart Key in the event it unexpectedly stops working. After pairing, the Smart Key will open your safe, but be sure and assign an entry mode. If you do not assign an entry mode immediately after pairing, Smart Key will be disabled when the safe goes to sleep. This occurs when the safe has been idle for 20 seconds. Second, make sure your battery is sufficiently charged or plugged in. As a built-in failsafe to prevent Smart Key from using remaining power, Smart Key will not be able to open your safe if the battery is less than 5%. Last is the press limit for additional security. After 16 consecutive presses when out of range of the safe, Smart Key will unpair and no longer be able to open the safe. Smart Key must be repaired to be able to use again.